Hello everybody, my name is Warherolion and welcome to a brand new video. In this video I'm going to be doing something a little bit different. I'm actually going to be showing you guys how to install Kali Linux, either through USB or through Virtualbox. But before we get into it, let's first learn what Kali Linux is. Well, Kali Linux is a Linux-based operating system which is meant for security testing or penetration testing. Now what that basically means is hacking. This is an operating system which has multiple programs on it, which would aid you in hacking into various things like computers, phones, networks, wireless networks, websites, and various other things. Now, Kali Linux is very powerful, and again, with great power comes great responsibility, because this can also be used for malicious purposes. This is one of the most popular hacking operating systems there are out there, and a lot of people do use it. There are a lot of ways that you can do something illegal, depending on your country. Like in my country, unless I get permission, I'm not allowed to hack into anything. That's what it's like in most countries. I don't know about yours, but yeah. So remember, whatever happens to you, if you do something illegal and you get caught, I'm not responsible for you. And yeah, let's get into it. So first things after first, so second things, we're going to need to go to Google, and you're gonna have to go to this page right here, the official Kali Linux downloads page. I'm gonna link that down below. Um, Again, also, I forgot to mention, Kali Linux is made by Offensive Security. You probably don't know who they are, but they do make various programs, and they also make Kali Linux. So, once you go to this downloads page, all you need to do is you need to find whichever one you want. So you can go for the full-on Kali Linux, 64-bit, 32-bit, or you can have the light versions, and there are different versions. You can look through them, and yeah. So I have a 64-bit, so I'm gonna download it through. I'm gonna download Kali Linux 64-bit. ISO, if you want, you can torrent it, but I find ISO is much faster. So you just click ISO, uh, just click it, just wait a little bit, just wait a little bit. Okay, it's not loading. It's being stupid. What would happen is this would just start downloading. Yeah. So it would just start downloading. I'm going to finish the. Oh, there you go. See, it would just start downloading that. You don't need that, so just cancel that. This thing is going to be loading. It's going to take a while depending on your internet speed because it is a 2.6 gigabyte file. So I'm just going to let this run, and then I'll come back when we return. Alright, now we're back. As you can see, I have downloaded the file. So, first things first, like I said, I'm going to be showing you how to download it on Virtualbox. So, you just come here and you run Virtualbox. I'm not going to be showing you how to download Virtualbox because it's pretty simple. You just go and um, you just go and you just download it and run the file. But anyway, now that you're in Virtualbox, you click New. You type your name or type whatever you want to run the operating system. So I don't know, cool hacks there. Then you go to Linux. Make sure you tick Linux, and from version, you can either choose other Linux 64 or 32-bit, or you can choose Debian 64 or 32-bit. Debian is what Kali Linux is based off, so I'm going to choose Debian 64-bit. Continue. Choose the memory. I'm going to run it around 4 gigs. Continue. Create a virtual hard disk now, and create a VirtualBox disk image. Just click that. Make sure that's ticked. Continue. Dynamically allocated. Do that because it's yeah, because it allows for easier access. Now you have your file allocation and everything. So from here, you have to choose how much storage you want this to take up. So it needs to be at least 10 gigabytes, because anything less than that, then it won't be able to install properly. So, but 10 gigabytes is not enough. So that's why I'm gonna make it about like 22 gigabytes of space. Create that. Let that get created, and now it's here. So you'd click Start, and then here you'll come up to this thing. It'll show up here, and says please select a VirtualBox or a virtual disk image. So you click it, and you find here. Just find your Kali Linux ISO. Find it. Click Open. Start that. There you go, and now it'll start it. So from here, you want to go to Graphical Install. Okay. Just wait for it to finish and come up. And here you go. So now this is a basic setup. It's similar to a normal Linux system setup if you've seen that before. So English, United States, American English. It takes a bit longer when you're like installing the entire thing because what happens is that it's installing a bunch of programs along with the two. So that's why. So just let this install. I might speed this up in a few times, and then I'm going to stop at a few parts. But yeah. Okay. So now from here, actually wait, I'm just going to do something. Turn off mouse integration. So from here you have to choose your host name, so you can just make it Kali, or you can do, whatever you want. So hacks. Continue. Domain name. Nothing. Uh, so now you got to create a password. So this is for root. And remember now you don't have the choice to make, well, you can make different users, but in Kali Linux you'll automatically be root. If you don't know what that means, it'll just means that you're the admin. So your username when you're first logging in would be ROOT, root. Simple. After that, you can make your own password, so just do whatever you want. Just come here. Let that install and click continue. Let it set up Eastern. Um, okay, so from here, click guided, use entire disk, and make sure you click this, click enter. Whatever it's like highlighted most of the time is the proper one. So for me, it says all files in one partition, recommended for new users. That's good. Finish partitioning, and remember, when you're doing this, click yes because it'll automatically be put as no. So click yes. Just now it's going to be installing the system. This is going to take anywhere from around 5 minutes to like 30 minutes or something like that. So I'm just going to speed this up until it finishes. So yeah. Alright, so now here, a network mirror can be used to supplement the software. Just click no and click continue. Let it install. Let it configure the package manager or some shit. There we go. So now it's installing Grub Bootloader on the hard disk. So just let that run. Okay, so installing the Grub bootloader on the hard disk. For this, you can click yes or no, it doesn't matter, actually. So just click yes. Remember, now this is the most important part. Uh, do not click enter device manually. You have to click dev/SATA VirtualBox hard disk, okay? Make sure that's highlighted, click enter. Okay, now it's finishing the installation. Okay, so now the installation is complete, so you're ready to make boot into your new system. Go into here, click continue, let it finish the entire installation. And now that it's finished installing, this should show up, so it should just restart. Yep. It's restarting at the moment, so then once that's done, then yep, it'll come up like this. Just takes a bit of time because you're booting it for the first time. Depending on the amount of RAM you gave it and its processing power and all that stuff, it will take a bit of time for it to actually run. And now you have this. So, like I said before, sorry. Like I said before, your username will always be root, no matter what. And your password is whatever you set it as. Click enter. And just gonna finish this. Just gonna bring it up. Let it bring it up. Come on. You can do it. There you go. You have Kali Linux running on your computer. So this is how to install it on the virtual machine. Next, I'm going to be showing you how to install it on a USB. So, yeah. Thanks for watching this part. If you want to go, then bye.